Do you feel the vibes? Oh yeah, do you feel the
Alright guys, welcome back. I'm going to be showing you guys the April 2017 bank heist glitch that you can still do. They've made attempts already to stop people from doing this, but I'm going to be showing you guys how to get past all of those things that they put in place to stop you from doing that. It is still possible to do that even though they've made multiple patches to stop you from doing this bank heist glitch. So right now I'm going to show you guys some gameplay footage of what I'm doing. I'm going right now to get the helicopter, and what this is going to do is I'm going to be able to fly this helicopter to the place where you put the bikes in. If you've ever done the heist before, the place where the bikes are in, it'll be right next to there and it will stay there, so you can literally just get the bikes or blow up the bikes, get into the helicopter and fly to all of the checkpoints that are left. And it's really easy. All the checkpoints are completely accessible to a helicopter. You just fly everybody there and you can complete this mission in literally 15 minutes, which is like half the time that it would normally take you. So even though I've even found a way to even half the time to make all this money. So what you want to do is, this is the spot where you get the helicopter, as you can see in the map before. What you want to do is you just want to do a loop around in here, and then you're going to come out, and once you finish that loop in here, you come out over to the next slot over, right over here. I'm going to go in right here and do a loop around in here. And what that will do is that will spawn the helicopter over there. There will be somebody in that helicopter over on the other side. And what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to pull him out before he flies away, because he'll fly away if you don't do this fast enough. So I drive really close to him and I pull him out. You can't shoot him, because if you shoot him, you'll get wanted and then you won't be able to do this after this. So I drive up right next to him, get out of my car. He's about to fly away, but I pull him down before he can fly away. And then now I don't have the cops on me, and now I have a helicopter. All I have to do is make sure it doesn't despawn. So what I'm going to do here is, you have to have the garage right next to the bank, which I'll show you right here. I put a waypoint on it. The garage that is right there. So if you can get that garage right there before you start it, you'll be able to do this mission easily. This goes the same with the car. So the other person is getting the car. He basically grabbed a car off the street, drove it right next to the, this garage. He walks into his garage, walks out, grabs the car and parks it right next to the entrance of the bank, and that will make sure it stays there in order for you to take the car and drive it through all of the police to go to the bikes and blow them up and blow yourself up. That way you get the checkpoint to start right next to the helicopter. So now I'm just getting right down near the right next to the apartment where the right garage is that you need. So I'm just going to land the helicopter right here. And sorry, but my friends decided to park the car right below me, as you can see right here. So I'm just kind of like just waiting here, waiting for them to move it out of the way, and I ended up just like not even paying attention to them because they didn't end up moving it out of the way, and that's not even the car that they're using for this glitch. So sorry about that. I might cut this out of the video, or I might just leave it in. I don't know. So I landed the helicopter. I'm gonna get out, and I'm gonna walk into the garage and walk out. You do the same exact thing with the car if you're doing the car part. So if the person who's getting the car will do the same exact thing I'm doing, except he's got a car, not a helicopter. So I get back out of the garage. Now I don't want to touch the helicopter because I don't want anything to mess up. Now I can just basically run there, or I can get one of my friends to drive me there, and one of my friends is going to drive me there. Or I think I'm just going to take that white car. Yeah, I'm just going to take that white car that he parked right below me. So we're going to drive right to the bank, and the people in the orange car, that's the car that they're doing right now. They're doing the same exact thing you just saw me do, and that way it will stay there. So they're going to meet us there right as they finish doing that thing in the garage there. As you can see, I'm a terrible driver, so never let me drive a car in GTA. But we're just getting up here. So here we are, we're at the bank. The other guys, there's the yellow car that I was talking about before. They drove it right past us. I just cut it out because we stopped there for a sec. He's gonna park it right next to the bank there, right next to the entrance. So once we're done clearing out the whole bank, then that car is going to be there, and you can just drive it through all of the cops down to the bikes, and then blow up all the bikes, blow yourself up, and you'll spawn right there, and the helicopter will stay there because you already know that the helicopter is going to stay there, because you already see in the video here that that car, from doing the same thing I did with the helicopter, is still there. Alright, so now I just kind of cut ahead to everything inside the bank, and now we're getting to that part. This is where I'm proving that the helicopter and car part works. Unfortunately, because I cut out my system at the very end to do one of the last glitches, it did not record the last half of the heist here. So I'll show you pictures, but I don't have the actual video footage of me doing the rest of the heist, and I'm sorry, and it makes me very angry that I didn't have that, because this would completely show you that I'm being 100% honest. And I mean, I am. Like, there's the car right there. That's a different color car, but this is a different video because we failed it the first time, and that's the only reason why that's a different color car. But we did the same exact thing. I think somebody ended up leaving in the middle of the bank, in the bank part, and we had to get somebody else. And then this is another video. This is like 4 videos because they didn't really end up working too well the first part. But sorry about that, but that is how you do it. And the helicopter is there. Maybe I can put in a picture of the helicopter staying there or something from another video. But there you go. Because it didn't record, here are a few screenshots from other people's videos at this point in the heist. And once you get to this point on the boat, you want to go as straight as you can. You need somebody else to drive. You have to sit in the back if you are the host, because you need to cut out and close your application right when you get under the bridge. So the driver has to go as straight as he can and come right next to this the post here. Once he gets there, the yellow dot thing that you finished the mission on, you have to keep going straight through. So the driver does not stop using the gas. He uses the gas the whole way until it goes to the next screen. So once you get to right underneath the bridge, I'll show you that right up here. Yeah, right here. Once you get to this point in the bridge, you need to close your application, and then you can start up the game. And in order to do that, you can just go to your quick menu and then go up to close application, and then OK. That time when you hit OK has to be right here, or maybe just a little bit above this. So you can see that there is a slight bit of the bridge you can still see, and that's where you want to cut out your system. If I had the stuff, I would show you. Alright, and then this part, when you start up your game, they made an attempt to stop this. If you don't do this, you'll still lose your heist after 2 attempts. So what you need to do here is you need to keep pressing L1, R1, L1, R1, L1, R1 constantly until you get back into GTA. So if you can do this, it'll bring up the view your screen resolution or change the brightness on it. If you can get that, that means you did it right. It means it'll send you through the accept your terms and conditions and everything, but you will not lose the heist. And they've already made attempts to stop this, but there's still a way. So you have to, once you start the game, I tried to record it as close as I could to the start, but it wouldn't let me record it at the very start. But this, once you get into the game, You just have to constantly be tapping L1 and R1, and you will be able to get the heist every single time. Once I get into the story mode, it's going to load up the story mode. Once I get into the story mode, I'll go into the online, and it is going to tell me to accept the terms and conditions. And once you do that, you go back into GTA Online and you will have the heist. And you will see in the video here, I still have the heist. So unfortunately, I could not get the video footage. Maybe in a few days, I'll make a remake of this, and I'll cut out the video footage right before we start driving into the boat, because for some reason it doesn't save when you cut out your system, and I'm a little disappointed in that. So I can't necessarily just show you like that. I wish I could, but PSN makes it so I cannot show you me cutting out my system and coming back into the game. Otherwise, I'd be able to show you a lot more. So I'm going to cut the video here and zoom in to me getting into GTA Online. Alright, so here I am back in GTA Online. I'm in my apartment and I am right next to the heist room. So it's going to load me in here in just a sec. Here we go. Alright, so I'm in my house and I'm going to head to the heist room. And it is still there. The heist, $1 million. Final heist in here just to prove that that it still works. Starting up the heist, everything is loading up, and there you go. The heist is still there, even though they made attempts to stop it.
Eyes in the sky, gazing far into the night. I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through.